Hey, this is ASpengler, and this is episode 31 of building Itter Castle in Lego. Last segment, a lot of the Bricklink orders, or none of the Bricklink orders came in, so ended up painting some custom camoed German infantry. At the end of that segment, you saw that I had 5 torsos done, but not like the whole figure. I now have those done, so I have 10 of these custom painted figures total now. I kind of lost track which ones were the new ones and which ones were the old ones, but some of these are probably the new ones. Sorry that I lost track of them, but they're basically the same. There's not very big differences, and so this is basically just a setup I had for my sandbag tutorial, posted back on the middle of the week, so you check that out. So, and another thing we did last segment was some window work. I went back and edited these windows a little bit. I only had enough pieces to make 2. We'll have to order some more pieces for windows. But what I changed was these were before plates, but I've added them in as tiles. Zoom in so you can actually see that. So those are the tiles now. That I think I like the tile look better, because the stud would kind of just pop up and it didn't look quite as good. But I think this is probably what all the windows will look like. See, I'm gonna need like 20 of them, filling all these windows and on every side of the castle, plus a bunch more that we haven't even built yet. So that's gonna be a lot of windows, so hopefully that is good enough design. I can't really think of something better than that. I'm fairly happy with it, so I think that's how I'll proceed with building like the glass part of the window. And on the note before of Bricklink orders, I got all 4 Bricklink orders in, and basically it's just a ton of castle pieces. I tried to order a bunch in bulk so I wouldn't have to make more orders after this. So one order just was a bunch of these. I ended up getting like 500 of them because they were really cheap. So probably won't have to get any more of these, which is good. And I got a bunch of these 1x2 bricks, 300 maybe. Another big thing, try to get a lot of 1x1 bricks. I didn't get quite as many of these plates because I ordered a lot on my last Bricklink order, so I don't think I'll need quite as many more. I couldn't really find a lot of studs. It wasn't like a big thing I was looking for either. Since I have a bunch of these from the last Bricklink order, it came in late. A bunch of tiles, maybe like 300 of these. Hopefully that's enough because those get pretty pricey. And also these bricks get pretty pricey, the detailed masonry bricks. So I got like 200 maybe. Really hoping these will carry me on to the end. More 1x1s, some of these round 1x1s. And then as far as some stuff for windows, we use these on the windows. These are for the hinge pieces, hinges for the windows. This is for the frame on the windows. This is also for the frame. I guess this frame also goes with the hinges. I also use these for the detail stuff, and now we're getting more. Oh, I guess these are also for the windows. And all the white pieces. So these are for the windows. And the more new thing, these are going to be for the linings at the top of the roof. So I just got some more of those in case I'd need them. I have a decent amount, but it's always good to be safe. I'm going to have to be building a roof soon, so I got some of these roof slopes. And yeah, some more These are for a different roof. The one that's gonna be on hang down like that. Some more. I got some of these. These different planks. I haven't gotten any of these before, but they look like they're good for flowers, so that's why there's some flower pieces as well. And I found these pretty cheap. Don't have much of them, so add some more color since the the time setting will be more springtime. I always like to buy these because they're really nice grass detail piece. These are gonna be for tank traps, barbed wire. Oh, these are also for windows. It's kind of just a filler that you won't see, so that's why orange was the cheapest. And I really like how these turn out as for like the trunks of the trees, so I got a lot more of these. And I like how the dark brown turned out on the trees as well, so got some more of those. And then as far as kind of just minifigure stuff, I'm trying to look through stores, see if I can get torsos cheap and torsos, legs cheap. So more German infantry will come out of these torsos. I got 10 of them total. I feel like I'm always finding tan legs and I keep buying them, and now I have just a bunch of tan legs, so I need to start buying some more tan torsos. I thought these suits looked pretty good for like a French resistance member, so that's why I got these. And this guy was on sale for like $2 and thought that was a pretty good price, and that's why I bought them. I probably shouldn't have, since I'm running low on funds for the castle, but oh well. I also found, I accidentally dropped these, but some heads. Probably use these for my Russians, since just add a little bit of variety on my head, since a lot of them are ending up just looking like the clone trooper face with that expression, if you've noticed. So that was a lot of talking for that. Probably just quick, we're gonna be working on that corner. Probably just quick do that now, so stop talking since I was just talking for a while. I'll try to keep the segment short, and let's go ahead and get working on that with all these new pieces. Okay guys, as you saw in those time lapses before, doing a lot of work, and you didn't see the last bit, but I ended up finishing off this whole corner area, and it looks really good now. Like it seems, you can like really tell. Before there's just that gap. This big building that I made didn't seem connected to the main keep, but now with this wall connecting to them, it really gives you a good view of like the castle itself and how big it is, and yeah, it makes it look a lot better. And yeah, I got a machine gun up there. I think that's a cool position to put an MG. for like the Americans, I'll probably have like a ladder going up because there's no doors or anything to get there. So there'll probably be like a ladder going up to the top roof area here, and then just have like a machine gun position right there. That would be probably pretty cool. So yeah, that was a lot of building, got a lot of progress done already, and ready to do more. So there's this section right here that there needs to be a wall here. I'm thinking about starting that off right away. I don't know if I'll get it finished, but let's go ahead and see how far we can get it. I'm thinking I'm putting like stilts up to about this part, and then I'll do the detailed brick, so it might not take quite as long, but I guess we'll just have to see. And then we're also building the front face here as well. So let's go ahead and keep working. Okay, come back for the last bit this segment. Sorry I couldn't get a time lapse in for this little bit of building. It was kind of more awkward and not straightforward area to build, so that's why I didn't end up doing it. This is how those French resistance dudes turned out. I ended up finding 2 other kind of suit bodies from my own Lego collection, and those kind of are gonna just also represent some of the French guys who fought alongside the Americans in the battle. So that's just a little side note thing from Bricklink orders, but here's what I was working on. Like I showed in the last segment, I was gonna do this kind of staggered slope with these bricks, and then you could see that going up. So basically all this face wasn't here before, so I put that in, put the slopes in, and it actually goes back. I put like I said, there's just this gap here, so I ended up putting in this wall that's back here that wasn't there before. So we can take this out, and it kind of just, the new section I built kind of just fits around there. So probably come up around here. You can see it's basically just some supports for the bottom, because I was running out of filler bricks, so I didn't want to just have that whole area right here as filler bricks. So made some supports, and then this is basically what I have of this back wall so far. That's not all of it, it's gonna go higher. Just starting to run out of time, so didn't finish it yet. So that's basically what this section was, but it's nice, at least got the door and the window in there, so that's starting to look nice. Put this back. All these sections kind of just set in different areas, so that just sits in there. So that's basically it. I didn't end up finishing this. It's eventually gonna meet up at the top level here. But there's an awning that's basically just maybe 1 brick higher, a black awning that goes down, and then another window on top of that. So I didn't get to that. Next segment, right away we'll start on that awning and that window. We'll also help work up the back of the keep, put those windows in there. As you see, there's not windows at that section there. There's a kind of a hole in the back of the keep. I think next segment we'll just right away try to get all this area around here to the same level as this side of the keep and this side here, so we'll get this all caught up to the same level. But pretty good amount of progress, I say. Just looking at this segment, I really like how this turned out, or at least how it looks now. Just the whole castle seems connected now. So that, yeah, important part. Now this doesn't feel just like an isolated area. Now it's connected through this corner piece to the main keep, and it just makes it gives you the perspective better of the size of the castle, and how big it's gonna be. And yeah, it's pretty cool seeing this. Pretty far done with the castle, so I think that's gonna be it. A lot of progress so far, so thank you guys for watching. If you like what you saw, please like, comment, subscribe, and that's gonna be it. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope to see you guys in the next video.